We work so you can play.
Mini Wargamer Dave here from miniwargaming.com. Welcome, Wargamers, to a very, very special project that I'm about to start. Now, this is very close to my heart, and I say that with all sincerity because it involves my kids. Now, what I'm doing is I am making a kids book. It's a kids book that is targeted to wargaming parents, wargaming dads. It's something that I wanted to do for a while because the kids books out there, a lot of them are fantastic, they're great, but I haven't seen too many that address our hobby, because we are a special breed of people. We have a particular way about ourselves. We're peculiar. We stand out, man. And if that's depicted in a book, then it's just relatable. I'm running a Kickstarter for this book. Gonna get it published, and it's going to be out there. It'll be sold later on as an actual children's book. And so this is a pre-launch video that I'm making, and I'm asking if you guys are willing to contribute at least $25 on day one to this project, to email me personally, dave@miniwargaming.com. if you're willing to contribute at least $25 day one. And the reason why I'm asking that is because it's proven that when Kickstarters have a good amount of momentum, the chances of success are that much higher. So if I get this influx of emails seeing the interest, then I'll know. I'll be like, whew, okay, all right, so it's a project that I can go forward with, because I'm so excited. It's a work in progress. Here are some pictures of the project, some sketches of it. It's going to be lighthearted in nature. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fantastical. The book is called Trolls. It's based on an actual game that I play with my kids. When I go home, one of my favorite things that I love to do is to play this game that I made up with my kids. The name has been adopted, Trolls, because when I go home, I yell, "Trolls! Trolls! Hide for the trolls!" And we go upstairs in my room, and we hide under this red blanket, and we say, "Hide, okay, shh, the trolls will hear you, you gotta be quiet." So then we peek over the bed, because the bed is the troll bridge at this point, and we look at the trolls, and we hide from the ice wizard because he's going to turn us to ice, and so we have to go past him, and in order to go past him we need to take a potion of invisibility, and who better to give us that than the red dragon? And this is all going to be depicted in the book, because it's very important to me that everything that we do, everything that we enact in real life is depicted in this book. Because one of my favorite things to do, other than wargaming, other than making videos about this hobby that I love so much, is to play with my kids. I love it. That's why I do all this, really. I do it for my family. And I know that there's a lot of wargamers out there who have kids. And if you don't have kids, you might have nephews or nieces. You might know people with kids. And so if that's the case, then this campaign is for everyone. Anyone can see this and know someone. They might even have a friend who has a kid. And even if you don't know any kids, and if you don't have any kids, maybe you might even just enjoy the book for yourself, because it's a lot of fun. The idea for the book is a lot of fun. And more of these books need to be out there. There need to be books created that are targeted to wargaming parents, wargaming dads. Because we are the superheroes to our kids. We really are. Everything that we do is a reflection. We are the fun dads. We're the dads where we get our kids into this hobby that we love so much. And it's a great hobby. And I wanted to depict that in this book. That wargaming dads are superheroes. And that the kids of wargaming dads are superheroes. The first page in this book is me painting my miniatures. I'm going to show you some work in progress art here. Obviously it's not finished. This is just the very start of it, and that's the reason for this Kickstarter. The first page in this book is me painting my miniatures. The kids come running in the room, they're yelling, "Trolls, daddy, trolls!" And then I say, "Let's go, kids!" And then I say, "Run, hide, let's go!" Paint bottles flying everywhere, brushes everywhere. And there's a personal touch to this book too, little details that you might pick up if you're a fan of mini wargaming. I have an apple core on the desk there. I am writing this book, and I'm illustrating part of it and coloring it. The artist that I've hired to illustrate the book, his name is Clayton Tate. His style is what I was looking for. I didn't want to go with the modern boxy type of cartoon style. I wanted to go with like that, the style that I grew up with, you know? Like if you watched X-Men, the animated series back in the early 90s, kind of like that style of cartoon, that's what I wanted to go for. When I saw examples of his work for the first time, I just knew he was the artist for this project. I saw the trolls in my mind when I saw these orcs that he drew. Being a gamer himself, collecting orcs, and knowing the overall feel of this thing, he definitely had a sixth sense for what I was looking for when I told him about the project. And so the trolls depicted in this book are definitely inspired by his drawings of orcs. And that's what I wanted. I wanted that look. I wanted that playful, goofy, yet scary at the same time feel. Because after all, in the book we are battling trolls. And yet I wanted to make it for all ages. This is a project that I'm so passionate about. I want everyone to participate in this goodness. So again, if you're willing to contribute at least $25 on day one when I launch on the 11th of November, email me personally, dave@miniwargaming.com. Let me know that you are able to do that. And I will email you a reminder the day of launch so that we can kickstart this thing into success, because that's the dream, that's the goal, is for this to be a wild success and for people to have this in their homes and to read it to their kids and to just know that wargaming dads are superheroes. That's the feeling that I have. I feel that we are superheroes, that we do this hobby, that we are fun. When our kids think of us, they think, my dad is fun, he's a fun dad. And I know that's true for so many of us because we are big kids. This is what we do, this is our hobby. We play games. So many of us love playing this game with our kids, and so many of us are waiting for the time when our kids are of that age where we can teach them this game and we can show them how to play and participate with them. And so many of us just love to play with our kids and love to play with our nieces and nephews, and we're fun people, and it's contagious. I hope that you can feel it, and I hope that you grab the spirit of this project. It's a very exciting time right now. I am more passionate about this project than any other project I have ever been a part of. It's very personal to me. I'm putting it out there. I'm putting it in your hands. Thank you very much for all that you've done to support Mini Wargaming, and I'll see you come November 11th, launch day for Trolls.